Hello there. Do you know what this is? It's a great way. This is a great way to unwind. Not that this world's particularly crazy, but after a funny day, maybe you want to sing a song that's not funny, that's relaxing, and actually maybe you'll recognize it right now if I do this. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Exactly. What does he do? He, if I remember correctly, takes his sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. He was only waiting for this moment to arrive. Well, it's a good thing we're going to have a look at this together, because I got a fret wrong just there. Not that it matters too much at that point. This is Blackbird by the Beatles. You can actually get started here, because sometimes I do chat a bit. I think I say things that are interesting, but that's everybody thinks that, and not everybody can be right, I think. So here you go, here are the tabs, and we're going to have a look at this wonderful song. Thanks, Paul McCartney, who's probably watching, of course, for writing and singing this for us. Very encouraging too. So the way that it starts is a G, really. The chord of G. You know this one. You might want to check you're in tune, if you heard that. And in this particular G, you can play the whole G if you want. By the way, in this song, try to have thumb, index, middle finger and ring finger all on the G, C, E and A strings, so that you can pluck like this. You don't have to have this harping technique yet. It's quite nice. So we're going to pluck 0, skip the C string, and pluck 3 and 2. And by the way, thank you for all the people requesting I do more with this tab, which does sound lovely on the ukulele also. Blackbird. So what's going to happen throughout the song is we're going to pluck, and then a lot of the time we're going to pluck the open G string. So we're going to pluck something, 3 and 2, on these two strings here. And then we're going to pluck these here together. Pluck O, 3, 2, miss the C string, pluck the G string. Move to 5, 3 on E and A, without the G string this time, just those two strings, just here. 5 and 3, it's very easy. It's horn of the goat and 3 above horn of the goat. I don't have dots on this ukulele. And then pluck the G string again. We're still only here, by the way, but I do want to take it easy at the start, because it's not easy for everybody. And then 7 and 5. And then we're going to pluck again 2 strings and the G string. That's going to be on 10, 14. So what you want to do straight away is notice where your fret 12 is. It's usually a double point, and if you don't have a double point, hopefully you have something. If you have no points here, there's no point doing this tab with that ukulele. Probably grab another ukulele. But if you have points, notice where 12 is. If you don't have double points, it's 2 above 10. And so on 2 below and 2 above. Below is this way, above is actually this way. You've got the open 10, 14, which is just here. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Let's do that again really slowly, and you don't have to sing. Although if you do want to, it's on the G string that you will be singing. Blackbird. Let's go. Black thumb bird singing thumb in the 7/5 dead of open string night. And now is the key part, because we're going to use this pattern of the second half here. Here, this second bar, this is the first bar, the iron bar, and this is the second bar, a different bar, bar 2. We've got tam tiki taki tam, tam tiki taki tam. So we've got a 1, 2 and 3 and 4 if you want. Or actually it's a 1 knee and knee 2 I can't do the 1-e's and 2-e's. That's too American or English for me. But it's basically 1 and a 2 and 1 and a 2 and. Or if we double it, it's going to be easier. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So the 1 is open 10, 14. 1 and then 2 and 3 and 4 is going to be thumb. Oh, that's on the O. Middle finger on the 10. O, thumb. Ring finger 14. I'm talking about the right hand here. And then O. So we've got 3 strings. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1. And it's quite nice if the 10 is quite loud over here. I recommend that you do that a louder 10. Tum, cat, tum, tum. Just because it syncopates a little bit. But if you play everything the same, it'll still be really lovely. And maybe just do your version. You choose one that you want to play louder. That's also fine. That's also fine. So we have to play twice for this bar. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So that's 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. 1. Yes, I know I am dressed for Yellow Submarine or something more nautical than Blackbird. 1, but that's that's what's up. 1, 2 and 3 and 4. So make sure you get this pattern in your right hand, almost as second nature, before you attempt to do all the different patterns of the song. Blackbird. Let's go from the start. O 3 2. O 5 3. O 7 5. Pluck O, G string, and then O 10 4, and then O 10 O 14 O, O 10 4, O 10 O 14 O. So it's 3 fingers, thumb, middle, thumb, ring, thumb. 3 fingers, thumb, middle, thumb, ring, thumb. Oh, thumb, doom. Sounding a little high. Maybe relax the left hand a bit. And actually relax your whole self a bit. If you relax your whole self a bit, there'll be less tension in the hand. And the hand won't be pulling the string upwards to make the note sound too high, which is what we don't want. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. So this is a bit faster. Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Sounds a bit like a blackbird actually. Have you got it? It's not easy. What you might want to practice is doing 7 5 to 10 and 14 quite a bit, if that's where you're missing out. And then tim, tum, 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 tim. You really need to integrate 3 thumb, middle, thumb, ring, thumb. 3 thumb, middle, thumb, ring, thumb. Okay, I think you're ready. You haven't obviously, got it down perfectly, because that's not how learning music works. That it's instantly done, but good enough that we can do the rest. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to actually we're going to play the whole thing. Sounds great. We're going to do this bar, and it's an O 7 8 7. O. Really, I just use a G shape. It's all a G shape for the moment. I mean the first one. But it's all the way up on 7 8 7. And I tend to have my index across 3 strings. 8 7 8. And just go like this. Open 8 7 8. Open 8 7 8. Pluck the G string. And then we've got a, whoa, it's a bit far away. 9 9 10. and then pluck the G string again. That's always the thumb coming up, like thumb, thumb, thumb. And it's the same shapes twice. You see you've got G shape, thumb, index on 9, you've got like a D7 shape if you want, part of it, thumb, and then 9, 10, 9, all strings, that's a nice dissonance, thumb, and same D7 shape kind of, 11, 11, 12, so your middle finger will be on 12. And then we're going to have a G minor shape, but actually the middle finger on the C string is going to be on 11. And then we're going to have the pram pa ti to pi tam again, which is the strings, thumb, middle, thumb, ring, thumb. Strings, thumb, middle, thumb, ring, thumb. So this is quite tricky. You've got this G minor shape. It's an E minor, isn't it? It's an E minor with a G minor shape. And then it's gonna take the ring finger 1 fret down, and 1 fret down, of course I mean 1 fret towards the sky. 1 fret down on the scale. That's what that means. So just the chords, we've got open 7, 8, 7, open 9, 9, 10, open 8, 10, 9, 9, 10, 9. I mean, hopefully you can read numbers. Open 11, 11, 12. And then the G minor shape, 3 frets below what a G minor, where a G minor would be all the way. That's good. And then the next chord is all the way here. Boom. And that's an open 11, 11, 10. So nobody on the 12th fret. And then it's going to be lovely. All your life. So it's kind of the same shapes all the time. You just have to put them at the right spot. The start again, it's going to be like this. We've had a look at that. Take, open, index on 7. I'll just say the fret of the index. 7, thumb, 9, open, 9, index 11 on 3 strings every time, and now G minor shape. And then let's do the let's do that again. Let's do that again. Isn't that nice? Is this too fast? No, too slow, I hear in the back. Really? That's amazing. You're amazing. You're learning so fast. I mean, not because of that, because you're actually seeing this. You're 1 in a 500 million, I think, if my calculations are correct. It's quite precise. Open 9, 10, 9. Open 9, 10, 9. Let's do it. Oh, right. It wasn't. This is now open 9, 10, 9. So it's very far away. It's very small. And then we've got a 11, 9, 10. So for this, I still use 3 fingers on the same string. All right, it's all your life. I'm deconstructing music here. It doesn't make any sense to me anymore to take it this slowly, but hopefully it's helpful. So we're staying here. We're staying index on 9. All, and then we're just keeping the index and shuffling this around, doing like a G minus 6 shape, if you know what I mean. Your 11, 9, 10, but keep the index on 3 strings on 9, because that's really going to help you out. All your life. And then index on 7, and it's a G shape again. Life. And then the G shape becomes a G minor shape. You know, G minor, but with the index on 4. If that's actually what's written, that'd be great. No, on 6. 0786. Your life. all your life. Let's do it again. All your. Index on 9. Index goes back down to 7. Life. Index on 6. A string. G minor shape. You. What was he doing, the Blackbird? You have forgotten. And apparently my button isn't working anymore. There we go. It's not that tricky for somebody who's, aware of these things. Oh, yeah. And then easy. 5, 7, 5, 6, 5. No. Oh, yeah. What? What's happened here? You've lost me, and I've lost you probably. Let's just do this. All your life. You were only waiting. Right. 0775. I've got actually a version with the lyrics above, but then you wouldn't see the ukulele anymore. You were only waiting for this moment to arrive. Blackbird, fly into the light of the dark black sky. Anyway, we've got an open 07050, and then this is the trickiest part probably. Open 754. So open 775, just your regular D shape with the G string open. I'm not sure that makes sense for anybody. And then the trickiest shape, 0754. Don't use your ring finger. 0754. Don't use your ring finger. 0754. And then, actually, this is the trickiest. Maybe play this on a concert. Maybe if your hands are starting to stretch a little. 0753. We're going to play that with the open string, G string. And then you can play that twice to go back to the G. Or do what's actually written here and go from 0753 here. Always read bottom to top. To, then you can go down with your thumb and check each string. 7753. So open 753 to 7753. And then normal G. Woo, normal G. You did it. G. That was Jeepers Creepers. That's quite something. Now I can't go back to the start, but it's going to sound like this. And here we arrive. So the only change in the rhythm that we spent so long working on is actually everything thumb, everything index, and that's over here. Everything thumb, everything index, and then the normal 1, 2, and 3, and 4. Everything thumb, everything index. By that I mean everything G string, everything C string, G. You were only waiting for this moment to be free. Let's do that again. 3 and 4 and you were only waiting for this moment to be free. Wow, well done. Well, let me know if you want part 2, which will be another 20 minutes. But luckily, the end of part 2 is also this bit, so it's going to be a little easier. Well, we could do it now, actually. We could do it now. We could not do it now. Let me know if you want a part 2. And thanks for following this video. Great song.